Hi guys, it's Tim here from cleverbodybuilding.com, and today we're going to talk to you about your gut health. So your gut health, we're going to talk in terms of bacteria, bounce, etc. in the guts. A lot of people don't really know a lot about bacteria in the guts, but it will in fact improve your absorption of food and eventually make you a better bodybuilder. Okay, so first things first, we need to talk to you a little bit about bacteria. Your guts are full of bacteria. In fact, your body's full of bacteria. It's genetically the most abundant thing in your body, bacteria. So we have more bacteria than we are human, okay? So in that case, we're not really going to ever get rid of bacteria, but we don't want to because they symbiotically work with us throughout our whole lives, all right? On the tennis courts, you can lay out your whole intestines and it'll be covered by about that much thick gut flora, okay? Bacteria, that is, okay? It shows you the size, the vastness of the amount of bacteria you have in your tummy. It controls your food, how you absorb your food. It controls your immune system, which is massive, okay? If you're ill, you can't train, all right? It controls your mood, it controls infection rates, and it controls how you can make vitamins. All right, so if your bacteria balance is out, you can very clearly see you can become quite poorly. Okay, but we're not talking about health, we're talking about bodybuilding here. Okay, and basically we're going to see how to change the bacteria balance in your gut, make it healthier, can make you absorb more protein, more carbs, and help you build better. Okay, that's ultimately what we want to do. Okay, so bacteria, or good bacteria, like good food. Okay, they like oats, they like bananas, etc. Okay, they don't like sugary foods. So if you have sugar in there, lots of like refined sugar, okay, the bad bacteria, the yeasts, they all grow and they actually make the bounce bad. And that's when people start getting really bad, smelly gases, okay. A lot of you people know that when people have had bad weight gainers with lots of sugar in, okay, they tend to be a bit gassy. Or if they have bad protein powder with high lactose, which is a sugar, they'll get gassy and produce quite a lot of smelly farts. Okay, that is not a good bounce. Realistically, you shouldn't be too smelly. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be feeding the body with good foods. So if you go to our previous videos on good proteins, good carbs, good fats, that's how we should be eating. But to help that, we can also take a probiotic. So probiotics will help you fill in good bacteria, and you want to make sure they have lots of different strains. I would say at least 6 or 7 strains, because each bacteria has a different role. Some break down certain foods, some break down other foods, okay? And also you need to make sure there's a lot of them in there. So if you think 1 million bacteria is going to make a difference, think again. You need to make sure you've got lots of billions. So realistically, I would never go lower than 100 billion. So this one here is from Holland & Barrett. That's 100 billion with 7 different strains, and that's every day. My favourite is, unfortunately I haven't got it here, is the V3, and that's got 450 billion. And that is a lot. And over a course of time, that will start really improving your gut health. It's not going to be an instant fix. It's going to be over a course of a few months. So if you suffer with bloating, IBS, etc. like that, especially when you come off a bodybuilding diet and you go to eating a little bit normal, you'll get a lot of bloat there. These are going to help you with all these conditions. I know for a fact when I've been eating clean and I go back to eating normal, I will be terribly bloated and very bad in that gut area for a good month or so, and it's probably you can probably relate to that as well. These do help. I've just finished a sort of clean bulk, and I'm definitely not getting any problems now because I've been taking regular bacterias. All right, so I'll give it at least 2 or 3 months. Okay, it's going to help you absorb your food so you can absorb more protein, which will help you build muscle. It's going to help you absorb more carbs, so it's going to help you fuel building that muscle. It's going to help you produce more vitamins. It's going to help all the whole bodily processes. It's going to stop you getting ill. You'll feel more awake. You're going to sleep better. Okay? These are all very important factors in bodybuilding, guys. And that is a very critical point. Okay, guys, this is the most important sentence of the whole of this video. How can you grow properly if you can't absorb the food you're eating? Okay? This will make sense. Think about it. If you are eating perfect, if you're eating exactly like we talked about over the carbs, the proteins and the fats videos we've done, okay, everything's on point. You're eating the most quality protein, okay, you couldn't eat any better. What is the point of eating that if your body can't actually take it in? Okay, you're wasting your money, you're wasting your time bodybuilding. Okay, it's really important you get the ability to absorb your food. All right, if you've got a really badly bounced tummy before you start the whole of this process, you are not going to get the most out of it. Okay, so if you think that you've got an IBS and any foods cause you loads of problems, then I would advise before you even start the whole of this program, okay, you would have 3 months of probiotics and a decent version of a probiotic, at least 6 or 7 strains, at least 100 billion per day over 3 months. All right, that with vitamins, a good dose of vitamins, which we have talked about as well, will solve the issue, and then you'll be able to start the program. All right, there's no point in starting the program if it's not going to work, and the whole idea of this is to make it work. Okay, all right, guys. So we talked about bacteria. And another thing that can help with the digestive system, especially if you're really getting bad bloats and stuff, is some digestive enzymes. Some digestive enzymes basically help you chop up the food in your gut and take the stress out of your body, and then you can absorb things better. Okay, so if you're taking in like lots of protein and you're not quite used to it, you can take your digestive enzymes. It will help you break it down and your body will absorb it. Okay, if the bacteria balance is right. Okay, so this is useful also for, like, let's say cheat days, or okay, I'm going to go for a party and have loads more food than I thought I was going to have, or when you're going to take in like fast food or junk food, which we're not supposed to have on the plan, but life's life, it does happen. Now, if you take in junk food, okay, or food that's not natural, your body will basically not know what it is, and it'll go, oh, not sure what this is, let me just store it, and it'll generally store it as body fat. So a digestive enzyme can actually help cut it up and help you utilize it a little bit better. So potentially you can eat worse food without getting fatter. All right, I shouldn't be telling you that, but that's generally how it works. Okay, I can see the amount of digestive enzymes now in the world going up. Okay, but generally this is how your body works. If you have, let's just talk about ice cream, sugar, fat together. All right, your body, alien, okay, to the body, it doesn't know what it is, so it'll basically store that as body fat. Okay, digestive enzyme with it, it'll chop it up into its fats and its carbs, and then you'll be able to use it a little bit better. So you'll be able to absorb it better, you'll be able to use it better. Okay, but as a general rule, we're using digestive enzymes when we're upping the calories, bulking, and coming off a harsh diet, going back into more food when we got more stress on our body. It's just going to help take the edge off. Okay, so there you go, guys. Bit of gut health, some top tips there, and watch more videos. See you later, guys.